Now breathe with me. Hello. Welcome to the meditation class of the day. This is the anti-interview. My name is Jay Rupert, and we have, what was it? D's
Deep Inner.
D's nuts. Oh, hey. Hey, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
I've been wanting to use that one.
We got Lvlc in the building. We got Lvlc. Yeah. LLC.
LLC. Turn LVLC to a LLC.
Oh, is it actually live?
No, it is now.
Oh, shit. There you go. Are you writing it down right now?
Because I forget. I apologize.
Hey, yeah, so we got Lvlc in the building. We chilling, and we got the homie Maximus Maxwell running the camera and, you know, the behind-the-scenes stuff, you know. Yeah, so we chilling here, and what is today? February 13th?
Sunday.
2022, and we're chilling. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, we missed the Super Bowl halftime show.
I did it. Well, I
Rats
did.
and roaches. I really wanted to see the homies.
It was.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Was it incredible?
Bro, fuck that shit.
Okay.
Really? I was hoping
it felt
be
more
incredible.
nostalgic.
Right.
The production was pretty good, though.
Did they have new songs or old songs?
They did all the old songs. They did. I think.
You could bring the mic a little
Drake
closer.
Drake came out. Drake came out. Fuck, what song did he start with? I don't even know. I can't even remember. That's how unmemorable it was, though.
But they've got new songs. All of these artists have new
They
songs.
do, but I think it was, I don't know.
That's sad.
It is kind of weird.
Oh, well.
What the? I don't care about the fucking football game.
I don't care about
It's not
football
the football
games.
game.
Yeah,
It's
I didn't
Dr. Dre,
care-
Snoop Dogg,
yeah,
Eminem.
Eminem. 50
Kendrick.
Cent was on there.
Really?
Yeah,
he was a
he
guest.
did.
They didn't say anything about him.
Yeah, he was hanging upside down, just like his music video. He did
Dude, maybe I'm
in the
just
club.
maybe I'm just like too self-centered to care about fucking 50 Cent and
These are
I don't
people
know
you
why
used to
you-
idolize, so,
I don't know why you. I don't know why you don't, bro. Like
I
they're
do. I love
successful.
them.
I
I
mean,
love them, and I love what they're doing. But I'm just like
They're the
I just hate I
OGs.
fair.
hate TV. I'm sorry. I think that's
Oh,
what
I
do
it is.
too.
love TV.
I don't also.
I like
care much for it.
I like TVs like the physical thing, but I just don't like cable and shit.
Oh
you
well,
know?
I don't watch cable. I mean,
Right.
like
I
streaming and shit.
I do
I love,
like
I'm a big fan of movies.
I do like Snoop Dogg. I do
What
like
about
Dr.
Halo?
Dre and Eminem, all them. But
Halo. What do you mean?
You're a fan of Halo?
I'm not like a huge fan, but I like Halo.
oh,
I grew up playing it. So.
okay,
We have the new one. We were going to
that
play
says
it
a
after
lot.
Oh, word.
this. Just putting that out there.
Oh yeah.
We have 2 consoles that we can connect and 2 TVs. So
Old fashioned LAN party.
yes,
Turn up.
that's what we've been doing. We've been doing that a
bro,
lot.
Hold up, I'm out tomorrow. I'm
But-
about to get some more beer.
But see, I was kind of being more beer. That
I mean,
sounds
I
great.
might
Yeah, we
as-
might as well
might
get
as
some
well.
40s.
Hey, this is
40s.
honestly,
Let's
I've
get
never
10
had
40s.
this before. This is good.
I love Blue Moons. They're just very calming. You know what I mean?
But okay, I kind of want to retract what I said. Like
I'll do it.
I was kind of just speaking out of like I don't know. I wasn't like really saying I wasn't saying fuck them or anything.
Right.
And I do like them, but I'm just like I don't know.
Like you have way more going on in your life.
Maybe I'm
to
just
pay
being a
attention to.
hater, honestly.
I don't know.
I just hate I mean, I like football, but I don't trust the damn Super
But
Bowl.
I don't either.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I don't know why I just have such a disdain for wanting to watch the halftime show. I don't know why.
I don't watch halftime shows. I only watched
Yeah.
it specifically because I love Kendrick Lamar.
You're right. I mean,
Like he's one of my.
I
fucking
really
idols.
love
I
all
do
of
love
them.
Kendrick.
His
they're
album
great,
should
but
be
I'm
out
just-
soon, right? He's teasing us.
Facts.
Teasing us.
I don't know
Yeah.
why. I just like because he was telling me about it. He's like, let's watch that, and I was like, no.
It was more just for me. It was about I don't know for the culture for me. Like
Yeah.
these were like really big pillars. Even now, you know what I mean in hip hop. So like to
Mhm.
me, it was like, the equivalent of like watching William Shatner make a cameo in fucking Star Trek, a new Star Trek movie or some shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you know William Shatner went to space recently?
Yeah.
Shit was
Did
crazy.
he hitch a ride with was it Bezos?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Bezos or
Uh-huh.
It just seems like all he had to say was bad news when he came back. What's up with that?
He said, "Oh man, the moon men are out there."
Quit inserting your damn
How long was
bullshit.
his interview? Because I only saw like 10
I
seconds.
didn't watch any of it.
He's like, oh yes.
I just remember
He's
reading.
like, oh yes,
There's something out there.
Talk
Just
about how
like
fragile
the
the
show,
earth looked,
yes.
and he could see the coming impending doom,
He said-
apocalypse, whatever.
There's someone out there on the wing.
But Max, Max is over here inserting damn talking points.
I thought this is.
He's
an
like, I'll raise my
anti-interview,
hand.
though.
I'll raise my hand.
What's the difference between anti-interview and off the head?
Off the head. That's a good one.
What?
Hey, dude, like, can you not kick the damn table? That's like the second time you've done that. You're like, bam.
I think I remember the very first fucking anti-interview times.
Do you need a lighter?
Those are hilarious.
The first anti-interviews, yeah, those were
wild. Because
Yeah.
it was just like we would leave the frame.
Yeah.
And we like, but everyone would still keep talking, and then you would have like weird ass shit.
Yeah.
like just posted up in the back. It was very chaotic, and I love chaos.
You know what? I actually might try to key out the green screen, even though it's gonna look like shit. But
You should put us like in like I don't know, a desert or like Antarctica or some shit.
yeah, and
That'd
it's
be
like,
really cool.
see, it's like not even just this in the frame. So it's gonna be funny because half of it would be like, whoa, dude, what the? Come on, dude, throwing stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna find something dope to put behind it. You know, maybe like I don't know. You said a desert.
I like Antarctica. That's cool.
Antarctica.
I think it should be like a video of something like just like
Like one
funny,
of the UN
like
bases or something.
UN. Dude, stop. Stop it. I'm not here to talk about fucking government conspiracies about the
funny.
Super Bowl.
Hey, that's not a conspiracy. They have bases.
What about
there.
them rigging it, huh?
What? Rigging what? Rigging what?
The football games.
They rigged it?
I don't
Isn't
know.
it too soon to call?
I would really be like, yeah, they rigged it, but for me, I got to see proof in the pudding.
No, it was Hillary Clinton. She did that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
made it
she's
so the
rigging
proof
it
was not
herself.
visible.
She was sending emails to
Yeah.
Pizzagate talking about we need to rig the Super Bowl. Fucking Clintons. Fucking Clintons,
So what's up with your new project, though?
my new project's dope.
I second that.
Yeah.
You haven't heard it.
I don't need to. I know.
You should listen.
Don't be
I
a
will
fucking.
hear it. I'm
Don't
just
be
saying
a.
I don't have to hear
Don't
it
be
to
an
know.
automatic yes man.
There's honestly I'll say this, like it's probably real personal for me because it actually addresses a lot of like underlying feelings that I've like numbed for like damn near more than a decade. And so it isn't really addressing the issues per se at the root, but it's like acknowledging the fact that I feel this underlying rage and bitterness, and I don't know how long.
You just kicked that shit for the third time.
But I don't know like how long, like this is the first time in my life that I've like been like consecutively sober.
Yeah.
And because of that, like, and then the events that have happened in my life within the past year have like brought up a lot of like childhood traumas that I like tried desperately hard to like numb and just run away from. But that shit lives in your body, in your mind. You know what I mean? And
Well, and it's a kind of a gift the way the brain is like, hey, this is that thing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you need to work on.
that's
Hey.
yeah. And I was like, and that's what's great is like when you feel those things, it's really just a method. Like I remember having a conversation with a friend, and he was like, I just hate that my body and my brain do that. And I'm like, well, honestly, that just means that nothing is wrong with you. It's actually your brain and your body doing what they're like, evolution speaking, that's what your body and brain are built to do. Like they're built to notice patterns so that you have a better chance of survival. If you feel those things, it's fight or flight.
So do you feel like that's a good way of describing your project? Of like what it helped you learn? Because I mean that's just what it sounds like.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a phrase. Somebody had said something, and they were like, it gives me this like aesthetic, like this feel, but I can't remember off the top of my head, which sucks. Because when he said it, I was like, huh. I didn't think of it like that, but yeah, that's pretty spot on. Damn, I don't know. Whenever I figure it out, that I'll remember.
So tell the people what it's called. and where they can find it.
I guess I should start with that. I'm new to this, so I don't know. I just be like, yeah, I'd be out there playing and shit. People be listening and stuff. Anyway, so my new EP is Each Night As You Sleep, I Destroy the World. It's on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. I thought they were the same thing, but okay. Weird flex, but it's on YouTube Music, Deezer. Don't even know what the fuck that is. On TikTok, so you can dance your pretty little butts to my songs about, chopping people's heads off.
As long as you can see it.
Yeah.
Wait, see which part?
What?
Oh shit! For everybody at home, yeah, check that shit out.
See
You can't see it. That's the album artwork, though.
See, actually, I was gonna say. Wait, see the butts are chopping heads off. Oh well, I was gonna say I was gonna be like, hey, throw that up on the screen, and then I was like, oh wait, we don't have somebody that can do that.
Not yet, yeah.
It'd be me doing that, and I'm like, I don't. It's
like, hey,
gonna take too much extra work.
Oh.
But yeah, that's dope. I haven't heard it yet. Honestly, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, give it a peep.
Well,
bro.
it's like honestly, it's like the more I chill with people, like the more that I listen to their stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not chilling with people, like I'm usually just got my head up my own ass about like my own stuff.
No, I agree with that.
But the homies that I chill with, that it's like
often, yeah.
Yeah, then I start.
I'm similar.
Yeah, and we haven't chilled in a while either. So,
yeah.
But I'm definitely going to. I heard you perform a lot of it.
On that one night, yeah.
I was just looking at the footage on my camera. I was like, oh yeah, I filmed your thing and I forgot to send it to you. I was like,
I forgot about it too. So.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get that to you very very
if
soon.
you do, man. I mean, if you can, please, because I just got into like making content for like all my platforms, like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and so like I use this app called CapCut, and it's mad free. It's funny because I just be literally telling everybody like it's the fucking gospel. Like they're like, how'd you make that, dude? CapCut, it's free. It's so good. Their fucking effects are amazing.
So you're gonna make a YouTube channel?
I mean, I already have a YouTube channel.
I mean, are you gonna like start posting content on YouTube?
I'm thinking. Well, I like practice small editing on like maybe like 5 to like 30-second clips of just like really cool aesthetically looking things.
Yeah. So more for promo than it is for like strictly like content based. It's promoting the content.
Yeah.
More than it is more than it is the content itself.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that too. And it's like I wanted to start building the idea behind like Lvlc, which is what are the things that like my tastes, you know what I mean? Like visually, what are the things that I like to see? And so in that instance, in what way can I curate my own tastes and how can I curate that to create content that creates an aesthetic of what, like the things that I like, the things
representation.
The representation of me. So I've sort of like taken over, like I took a lot of shit off my Instagram and just like started posting like just clips of pictures that I've edited with like captions to sort of build like this aesthetic of like a visual aesthetic. Like when you hear Lvlc, what do you see in your mind? You know, do you see flowers, butterflies, roses? What symbols do you associate? You know, what archetypes of character do you associate with Lvlc? That's kind of where the stage that I'm at right now.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about your album, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Who is Lawless?
Man, that's a good ass question. Damn. I guess you could say it's my version of Slim Shady, but it's a lot more different. So in terms of like what I meant, where like this project's like really personal for me, there's this underlying feeling of like bitterness and hatred for pretty much everyone and everything because of my upbringing. And I equate it to like the words that come to mind are abomination, the hated, the bane, the abandoned. So in my head, I just picture this vile creature. It's not even human. It's barely like it's humanoid in form, but it's like it's more concerned with carnage, not necessarily killing, but like vengeance. You know what I mean? Like Batman or some shit. But it's like because of my upbringing and because of the years that it took to like implant that shit in me, like it just laid in my body for years. And because I've been numbing myself for years, you know, I never really paid much attention to it until things happen. And so the album cover itself, it has something, it's a picture of me, but it's like really distorted, you know, and it looks slightly disturbing. What picture are you showing them? Is it? Oh.
It's on autofocus. Well, thanks for doing that.
Yeah, thanks for throwing
Thanks
it
for
up on
fucking
the
up the
screen.
shot. Sorry,
But,
I'm sorry. I guess like brother, you're like my punching bag in this podcast. I swear, I just keep roasting the shit out of you. I'm
but
sorry.
Fucking, Lawless is what I equate the dragon to. So I was watching a lot of growing up. This is weird, but growing up, I really associated with serial killers. And it was because I had this like really deep hatred for the world. Because as a child, the world itself, your world is small, but my small world was under constant threat and scrutinization and abuse. So it was like my entire world was.
It's like a self-defense mechanism.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like what came forth and what in the song "Lawless," I say. This is homage to what was born in the slums and the projects. You know what I mean? Like in the lifestyle that we lived, you know, we were dirt poor, and the family members that were around were like, they shunned us for a lot of the things that our family, you know, had gone through. And so there was just like this really deep resentment for not only my family, but like the rest of the world, because it was like, you all knew, you guys all see it. You guys see it happening constantly, day after day after day. And to me, it's like children are very important. I sound like Kanye West just hopping from subject to subject. Children are important. And so it's like, for me, being a child at that time, it was like you saw what it did to us. You saw the amount of trauma and the amount of hurt and pain that these children were going
and
through.
Nothing was done about it.
And nothing was
there was
done
no
about
hero.
it.
There's no hero. So
I know that they tried, but it's like now that I'm an adult, you know,
like so much more could have been done.
Yeah,
like,
and so there's just this like underlying creature that exists like deep within which I call the abyss. Like I use a lot of imagery to kind of give face to this like trauma, this beast that was born out of this hatred and trauma for the rest of everything. Yeah. And I'm giving it a voice and a face, because I feel like the only way for me to move on is to acknowledge the fact that I fucking am angry as shit. Yeah. That no one did anything. Even though I'm 27 now? I said what, like y'all know. I'm 27 now, but these things have just been in me forever. And it's like, in order for me to achieve a level of artistry that I'm shooting for, there's a lot of emotional and mental trauma and baggage that sort of inhibit me from creating these relationships and connections that I'm wanting to create to sort of propel me forward. Right. And I see it often in like my interactions with people, you know what I mean? So this is sort of like my own version of therapy, of catharsis, of like being able to get it all out. And Lawless happens to be the muse, which is the dragon. And so the name Lawless and Lovelace are sort of like two sides of the same coin. They exist. Right. Lovelace is the pinnacle, my goal. Right. I want to be loving. I want to be able to connect with people with this universal love. But it's difficult to do that because on the other side, I hate everything. I hate everyone. I find everything wickedly vile and disgusting. But forever, I've just kind of stuffed that under the carpet and was like, people don't like that shit. You know. But
see, is it also that you're a part of that too? So it's like there's like you know, so it's like
we're the same thing, just a different degree of extremes.
So and for me, like I feel like I can relate to that. You know, for me, my monster was like a suit of armor that the scared, hurt kid in me wore to protect itself, when really what I needed to do was go in there and have that conversation with myself. Because you're right. They're two sides of the same coin, because it's you.
It's you.
And so I went in and I had that conversation with myself, basically, and like there's something magical about revisiting the past with new understandings. You know?
That's
putting things to rest.
In the intro of the project, at the very end, I say, let's see, when did I grow up? No, I'm still 18 in my head, but in the mirror, I'm the same age as Jimi Hendrix when he choked on his puke. When did I grow up? It sped past me like a younger me in a coupe. This is me in a booth like, smooth operator, connect me to my youth. Cause I've been needing to dig deep to my roots like two again. You know I need to recoup. And like the spring,
Hey, sing that part.
Huh?
Sing that part.
Oh, okay. This is me in the booth like, smooth operator, connect me to my youth. Cause I've been needing to dig deep to my roots like two again. You know I need to recoup. And like the spring, it's time for me to rebloom into the flower she painted me in my room. It's coming soon. And it's like, the intro is like me looking at where I am mentally currently and the things that I haven't realized that have plagued me for years.
Yeah.
But because I'm choosing to want to move forward, these are now coming to the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so
do you think that negative side of it impacted your artistry better? Like, for the better?
I would say yes and no, because it allowed me to sort of like express the feelings that I had and be able to craft the words and the lyrics and the songs that I had. But it put me in a place where I had to become it in order to do that. And so it's like, you ever see the interview with Mike Tyson where he talks about how he always cried before his fights?
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, he would say in his interviews that he would cry before his fights, and they were like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because I was terrified of who I had to become in order to get in the ring."
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I related to that so hard, and that's honestly why I try like my utmost to be as loving to be open and honest and as loving as I can, and kind, which is most important, and compassionate to people, because there was a time in my life where I was extremely cold. And I didn't care at all. I had no sense of community or connection with anybody. And I was in just a strictly survival mode, to where it was like, it's me or you, and it's always going to be me, you know? And that works to a certain extent, but I no longer live in poverty. I no longer live in the hood. I no longer live among a family where toxicity and trauma was like a day after day thing. You know what I mean? I am now a grown man who lives under his own roof, who works a job, and is doing what he loves to do, surrounded by phenomenal people who all love and support me. So what's difficult is that even though I have all these blessings around me, somewhere deep inside of me is telling me I don't deserve any of this. And in fact, I am probably the most sick and twisted, disgusting person. I am scum. And eventually, everyone's going to know, and they won't fuck with me. You know what I mean? And so this...
And that's a lie.
You know what I mean? And it's a lie. So it's like...
But I feel like honestly, a lot of people can resonate with that same
Everybody
type of
has
feeling.
that.
Yes.
It's all just
Imposter
So like, what is
syndrome.
the word? What is the word for it?
I would say imposter syndrome. I actually mentioned that in the cipher that just dropped. If you guys don't, shameless plug, man. So Body Hip Hop Ciphers just dropped on YouTube, man. Check it out. I say a line in there where I'm like, what's this commotion? Imposter syndrome thrown off my equal. Librium, period. Why you so serious? And then go on. But at the time, it was like, while I've been working on this project, like I've had to deal with a lot of shit that I thought that like I was past, you know what I mean? But I wasn't past it. I was just high as fuck all the time, or fucked up to not even think about that shit.
That wound was just festering in the background.
Yeah.
So do you think any of that is like has any implication to like something spiritual or like metaphysical with those thoughts that arise? Is that
like, wait, does what have any relevance?
Like those thoughts of like I'm the worst piece of shit ever, like or whatever you were saying, like, does that have any implication to something relating to something spiritual?
I would say,
or like like an archetype of God or the devil or something like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a really good question. I would say. I wouldn't say maybe the archetype of the devil, because at least for me, the archetype of the devil is something different. For me.
Yeah. I can see that.
For me, the devil is an archetype of temptation and vices.
Oh, okay.
So, but there's a lot of different facets that the devil can represent. I think it's I think there's
But then deceiving you to believe that you're not worth shit when you are.
That's true. So yeah, maybe,
Yeah,
in a way it could be. But I feel like a lot of what I was thinking and feeling at the time was like currently just like vibrating like nonstop, and of course like it's becoming common knowledge that what you thinkings are vibrations. Jesus, thoughts are vibrations. Everything's vibrating. So like what you think day after day, moment after moment,
it reciprocates.
Yeah, if you're not intentional
and
with
then
your
you
thoughts,
spread that to other people.
Right. In basic relationships, how you talk to people, how you look at people.
So I got a question.
Sure.
Do you think that people can become a sociopath or psychopath?
Yeah.
Do you ever see that you yourself were at one point a sociopath or a psychopath?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Which one?
I was fucking thoroughly convinced I was a sociopath.
Sociopath?
Well, I didn't understand at the time the difference between what a psychopath and a sociopath were.
Do you think that people can like undo that? Do you think people can, if they are classified as that at one point in time, are they always that, or can they not be that?
I think it would take extensive work to do so, because some people are. It goes to that question of nature or nurture, to where it's like, are people born that way with these brain defects? Because that's really what it is. Sometimes it's like they are born in a way where like their brain doesn't naturally produce like serotonin, like for psychopaths, they don't naturally produce serotonin and dopamine, so they don't know what it's like to have emotions. And so because of that, they're mostly strictly logical. So they know how to read patterns really fucking well, to the point where they can play the part, because they know that a smile means it's good.
Yeah. They don't even understand emotions, but they can imitate it.
But they can imitate them, exactly. So,
and the thing is, if you're going to have change, you have to want it. Yeah. You have to want to change. So
that's key.
Once a lot of these people get that bloodlust, even if they want to do better, they get that little taste of their, once again.
Reach, bro. Holy fuck.
So do you think that you were, do you think it was your, the positions you were put in that created that state of mind?
Yes.
Or
no, I would definitely say that.
So you don't think you were born that way?
I definitely for sure wasn't born that way. Because I remember when I was a kid, like, oh shit, I don't know. I was fucking weird. I used to do weird shit.
Well, but it's like we grew up in a generation of like TVs and.
Well, I also grew up in a different culture, so I didn't move here to the States until like 2001. I was like 7 or 8. Mm-hmm. Before that, I was living in the islands. So the cultural difference, is, drastically different. You know what I mean? Like, granted, a lot of that's kind of gone now, because I've lived in America for fucking damn near 20 years now. So pretty much 20 years, yeah.
Were you like farming goats and shit or something?
No, we don't have goats out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, like chickens or something?
We had chickens, cows.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we had chickens, cows.
Literally
we didn't have cows.
Shit.
We had pigs. But it's a different place, so it's like it's tropical.
I wasn't even being serious.
Yeah, no, we used to. Well, I mean, because it's not
crazy.
industrial. Well, it's been years since I've been there, but it's not industrialized this way. So it's still structured around villages. All right. The last time I've been there was like in '99, and I was like 6 or 7. But I still remember it vividly, But even though we moved here into the States, even though life around us was different, we lived with a family, and so they were heavily traditional. You know what I mean? So like the way that they live their lives and the way that they carry themselves and interact with people are completely different than how Americans who were born and raised here have with their traditions. And that's one of the things that fucked me up growing up, was like I don't understand like why we got to do this. That doesn't make any sense, when out there for the rest of the world they don't function like that. And I lost a lot. Like, I lost touch with my roots because of this inability of like understanding what tradition was and how it has a certain kind of structure, you know. But of course, honestly, I'm really glad I didn't get caught into it, because tradition has the opportunity of becoming dogma, which is super detrimental to forward thinking. You know what I mean? I love this interview. It went from Super Bowl conspiracies by Clinton to Pizzagate to fucking. This is amazing. It's great.
Yeah, it's I think it's been a really interesting one. Usually we're just usually we're just bullshitting.
Yeah,
the whole
no one
time.
actually lets me like talk into the like deep recesses.
Well, okay, fine. We won't let you do that anymore. Then. Hey, the camera might have turned off. So
hello. Could
you check it?
Correct. We are rolling again.
How long have we been talking?
It's been 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But all of this stuff is very interesting. But there's so many more things that I want to cover before the end of this episode. Okay, the first question that I had is how do these nuts taste?
Fucking bitter.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, no. I'm joking, but
let's change the tone a little bit, guys. You ever been hit with a wet spaghetti noodle?
So, like, what's up with battles? Like, do you plan on battling?
I will say this, not anytime soon. I won't say I'll never do it, but...
Are you scared?
Not anytime. I'm not fucking scared. No, fuck no.
He's scared of hurting people's feelings.
I think.
I'm scared of who I gotta become.
Right.
Oh, okay, Mr. Tyson.
No reason.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Tyson in this bitch. I'm scared. I'm scared of who I gotta become.
When you said that, like, I'm Mr. Tyson.
Because if I let him out, all hell's coming with him.
I don't know. I think
I'm destructive. I kill.
Bro, I'm glad that he's not going to hear this, but
I wish he would, bro. I love Mike Tyson.
I don't know, dude. It sound like I kind of hear an air of
fuck no, I love fucking Mike Tyson.
No, I hear like I think.
Oh, Bok Bok.
Think yeah.
What is that like? He's trying to challenge you to a rap battle.
Is that how blood say cock? Man, suck my Bok. Bok. I don't know. Shameless plug.
I think Gerard wants to challenge you to a rap battle.
No, I'm just asking if
you're gonna. Dude, I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna win.
Do you not want to rap battle?
You both said that to the other one.
You sound like
too humble.
You sound like somebody I know that his name is John
Cena.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking. But I don't know, dude. You said you don't want to battle because it's not the right time. Are you sure you're just not a chicken?
I'm pretty sure. I'm more beef. I eat more red meat than chicken.
No, well, I was wondering because I wanted someone to relate with because I'm chicken. I'm
not gonna lie, I'm fucking scared.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
No, I'm not.
I heard they fucking like slap you around and shit at the battles and shit.
No.
Or is that a different?
They probably slap you around.
Is that a different type of thing? Is that a different type of competition, like a slap battle or something?
You ever seen them slap battles? Them shit is fucking wild.
Do they do rock paper scissors in those too?
I don't know.
We should actually play real rock papers and scissors.
Yo, like rock paper scissors tournaments,
like throwing rocks and like. The person with the paper's not gonna have no chance.
Oh fuck no, dude! They're just gonna write "help me" letters.
Yeah, they'll have to like try to
make a paper airplane and.
They'll have to use it as a shield.
Oh yeah, good luck.
That's so fucking random. So you don't want to battle though?
No, not right now.
Is it because of your hatred for Castro?
Okay, fuck that guy.
No,
I
I'm
love
joking.
Castro. Castro's my baby, man.
I think
technically I'm his dad.
I think you should. No, I know. I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard all about that. But no, you should. You should battle Castro since he wants you to battle so much. You should battle him.
Yeah, he's like, man, bro.
Wait. He's not. Why is he not battling?
Because
he wants all of us to battle.
Well, no, because he's watching.
He's like.
He's a cuck.
He's like, dance, motherfucker.
He's a fucking cuck. He's like, yeah, fucking murder that guy. Yeah, I like just like that.
That's fucking funny, but
he's just observing.
He's doing a great job with the battles, though. Like they always run up with like a lot of views and stuff.
He's fucking killing it out there, bro. Like
for real,
considering where the fuck he was just a couple years ago. Like this,
for real, bro.
This man is like creating culture here in Tulsa.
I know,
that's
dude.
beautiful.
And the turnouts look great. Me and him have been talking about some ways to, like some strategies of like cross like marketing, tactics of like. Because like I was at shows and people were like, "Hey, bro, like I want to be at like." People talking to me like, "Man, I wish I was at the battle," or people like, "Oh, I had to leave the battle early to get here."
What the fuck does that have to do with my show?
No, but it's like I'm just saying like if all those would go in like
Right.
Yeah.
No, I see what you mean.
But no, I just got
like
your joke because the way I said that. Like,
no, it's I know what you're saying though. It's almost like there's a term for it. Is it a marketing web or something like that? It's where
you bring everybody from the show to
the
the battle, and then you bring everybody from the battle to the show.
That's
like
genius, because you create a bigger sense of community instead of like a I don't know, like a sense of loss to where it's like, oh, we can't make it. But if we can actually, man, this genius.
And it's just like the open mic circuit, because I go to the open mics all the time. Like I've been like, selling merch and stuff at these open mics and practicing DJing and stuff. And I'm just like, there's such a community within that, you know? But if everybody that does open mics, I kind of have a sense that everybody's kind of like, they're kind of like mad at each other. They're like, they're doing
they're
this.
Like, oh, you get more people. Or
like, because I know like 5 people that run open mics, and then like I've heard multiple times from many different people, they're like, yeah, man, like they're doing a mic, or like the way that it comes across. Like, I'm like, come on, dude. Like, if it's on a different day, but sometimes when it's on the same day, it gets a little sticky. But if everybody could fucking just do one day where everybody could just like, everybody could just come together, and then everybody,
almost make like a bar crawl.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
So
that's
like,
fucking forward
there's
thinking,
a lot of
ladies and gentlemen at home.
There's a lot of different concepts.
Everyone's just selfish. I mean, they say that because I hear that all the time from like other artists who have lived here long enough. They're always like, "Man, Tulsa, just don't be supporting each other." But I just got here, and I think it's because I'm not from here. And I look around, and I'm like, I get nothing but support. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Honestly, dude, it's just the right pockets. You know what I'm saying? Probably. It just depends, because like,
I've always been blessed, so like I've always had like abundance out the ass. So it was like no matter where I went, like.
I feel like if you're a lovable enough person and you're around people enough, then they're going to like you and fuck with you.
Fair, yeah.
But like I'm really happy about those battles that he's doing, because he really came a long way. Are you writing battles?
Oh, okay. I was like, what's the cadence? That's real though. No, facts.
Well, so another thing though, because we got a few more topics before closing out this episode. Do you how do you feel about the ciphers that you've been a part of?
I am absolutely in love with the ciphers, simply because it's a place where I can say whatever the fuck and not get judged for it. You know,
and everybody still love you. Everybody be like, "Oh my gosh, this motherfucker!" Like,
he
just said fuck all of you.
He said fuck all of you in front of your face. It's amazing. You know,
he just battle rapped all of us.
Like, Max Quote said some shit at the last cypher where he was like, "I'll take one take, y'all take 4."
Yeah.
And I was like, yo.
He's like, you ain't.
Yeah. I think I only took 2. Fuck y'all. He's talking about y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. I saw that. I saw a clip of that.
His shit is funny. He said some shit like, y'all ain't cold, you just fucking anemic. I was like, weak body built ass motherfucker.
Bruh, see, I listened to it, and then I was like, because I was spending time like writing mine, and I listened to his, and I was like, oh man.
You're like, fuck.
So I don't know if mine's gonna be that good now. Like, I mean, because he hit that shit hard, like,
bro, a lot,
and he left
bro,
the spacing and the punchlines just constant, like bam, bam, bam. I'm like, he's like, but it hits so fucking hard.
A lot of motherfuckers are like listening to my shit, and you could hear them go like, what the?
Like, what is he even saying? I need to hear this like 20 times.
Like, do you hear this, mother? What the fuck?
Yeah.
When did he breathe? Somebody was in the back, and they were like, bro, what planet are you from?
Yeah,
bro?
I heard people in the background of yours being like,
what the fuck?
Hey, you fucking killed that shit though. That shit was dope. Fun. So like, how many views you plan on getting on a cipher?
Views?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't even know.
Well, you better get 1 million, because it's worth 1 million. All those ciphers worth 1 million views, in my opinion. Shout out to them. They're doing a great job.
Ciphers, fucking shout out to Soul Body Meta for putting that show on. Speaking of which, February 25th in Stillwater, we're gonna be holding another cipher, and you were part of it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Turn up. What about you? Are you in it? Do you plan on doing a cipher? You need to be in the next one, bro. Shit.
Well, I mean, they're gonna be doing a lot of them. So, and everybody's.
Yeah, I think it's because like this one already is pretty fucking loaded, but
yeah,
I think the next one's gonna be a lot more simple.
They had a deadline. That's what it was. But
that's right.
Man, I'm just realizing how loud I just fucking screamed in here, and I'm like,
like,
damn, dude. Dude, I wonder what the neighbors are thinking. They're like, those motherfuckers again? Like,
fucking damn it.
Yeah, every damn night
Them and their
you stand
fucking-
outside talking about cats and
I
dogs.
think they missed the last neighbors.
Huh?
I think they missed the last neighbors.
Probably.
Who were the last neighbors? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Problem solved.
They were like, damn, they were such a respectable suburban family. Now they're a bunch of fucking rapping hoodlums.
Yeah, that's how it goes, you know.
Rapping
The
about
neighbors think I'm selling dope. So I got one more topic before we end this one. So like we were talking on the phone earlier, and we're like thinking about doing something, a little side project or something, if we can find the time for it. But
I'll make the time, bro.
well, I'm gonna as long as I'm making it all the money I need to be making, I'll be like, fuck yes, because like as long as my business keeps going good, then I'm gonna be like,
How
yes,
is your
let's
business
fucking
going? Is it going?
dude, it's going. I mean, relatively good. I don't want to speak too soon,
That's
but
amazing. Yeah,
it's going
That's
honestly
good, that's
great.
good.
It's
'Cause I
going
remember
great.
there was a time we were like, damn,
It's like, please,
I am destitute.
Please
This
be-
is rough.
please, do you have $10?
Please, $10. I'll record your big toe.
It's going great, and as long as it keeps going great,
It is.
I
I think
want
it
to
will.
do a project where we literally have no hooks,
Bars.
nothing, and just some
bars.
fucking crazy straight
Just-
cipher rap.
Just
like,
people are upset that they're like, why can't I keep up? Why are there people out there in the world that do this? Now I have to open my mind.
and see what I was wondering, what we should do is, okay, so there's 3 options of what we can do. If we do that, we could put it on your on your distribution.
Uh-huh.
We can put it on my distribution, or we can put it under WHYFYRE
I would say
distribution.
why fear?
With no what I
'Cause
want to
I-
do with WHYFYRE though is that anybody that does a song with me, other than like, I want it to be a collection of people where everybody has a songwriter credits, but there's no credit to the name of the people, because I want it to be a
A
conglomerate.
conglomerate. Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I totally agree.
Because I want it to be like almost somewhat anonymous, where people would have to know my voice to know
Right.
who I am,
Right.
and people would have to know your voice or
No,
anybody that's
exactly.
involved.
I like that.
And then
That's
if we
dope.
have videos to it, then we would wear masks. I think that'd be dope. But we can drop it on yours or mine. I'd like to drop it on yours, but I also kind of I would rather drop it on yours or WHYFYRE, just as WHYFYRE straight. But because the
I
thing
like
is,
the why fear idea
because I'm trying to figure out this WHYFYRE shit, because like I feel a lot of stagnation within the members that I have right now. And the thing is that I want to just be able to have it like flowing just however. It doesn't have to be a set amount of people. It could just be anybody that wants
I
to
like
hop
that.
on the
Yeah,
mic.
no, I like the idea. Like, so that's what I was gonna say. Like, I like the idea of why fear just being this thing where people are moving in and out, and it's like just this platform where people can
Exactly.
express themselves without necessarily like affecting whatever brand that they're building. Not saying that it would affect it badly, but say for example, like there's a certain aesthetic or thing that I do. Like, for example, if you hear if you hear the verses that I have featured on Conjunction, you know what I mean? They sound drastically different from my own personal stuff. So like, but it's all listed under WHYFYRE, which is phenomenal because it's like we all came together, and it's like I have a different sound, a different approach to.
Well,
the
actually,
artistic idea.
Conjunction has all their names on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
But it's on
but
the
at
YouTube
the
channel.
time, like the raw idea of
Yeah,
like WHYFYRE.
yeah, exactly.
Because I remember we've had conversations in the past where you were like, I want WHYFYRE to be like this like conglomerate of like just people who just do it.
Exactly.
And it's all projected under WHYFYRE.
Because every time that, what I've noticed, like with all the groups that I've been in, is that when people like realize that there's a brand with exposure, that there's this thing or that thing or whatever, then for some reason it creates this weird
but what about me type
yeah,
thing.
it creates this weird bubble in somebody's like head that makes them like they're so like
That's understandable.
yeah, and it's like
I
I
feel
like
like-
the an anonymous factor
Yeah,
to it, you know,
I like that. I like that because I think that shows that a lot of people. I feel like for me, if that were to happen, that would bring up the fact that I'm not doing my own thing yet. And honestly, that's why I feel like I felt like a weird resentment, because it was like I'm doing more in WHYFYRE than I'm actually doing for myself.
Yeah.
So it was like I wanted to step away for a sec before I could even like start collaborating with other people again. Because I'm collaborating with people, but I don't have nothing to stand on for my own.
That was the same type of thing that I was thinking, you know, and like I mean I have a whole team of people, but I've done literally every single thing pretty much. I mean, you know, the homie Quaid, we do the skits and all these different things together, and he helps me a lot with a lot of things. But when it comes to YouTube channel, when it comes to the majority of everything, I mean, I posted pretty much every single video. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's like almost 300 videos on the channel, and I'm like, and it's only been 2 or 3 years.
270, 276, something like that.
It's yeah.
It's up there.
It's crazy, but we'll take this stuff into consideration and see what we can what we want to do with it.
I like where your head is though, as far as like where WHYFYRE is, and I love the fact that, because I know you've expressed concerns in the past where it's like you've been a part of groups but they've kind of dissolved. Yeah. But the idea of WHYFYRE is that it's not a group, it's a brand, it's an idea.
And also, what I think would be dope if we did a project, we could actually like use different personas and have like technically like and not I don't even know, but I think it would be dope to just like be able to be like 2 or 3 different people on a song with different tonalities, you know. Each be 2 different people. Yeah. That'd be fucking dope.
I have a song that I never dropped or recorded, but I have a song that I wrote that's called DID, like dissociative identity disorder. And it's because every verse that I write, there's no hooks, but every verse that I write is a different style and different tonality. And it was like, I just love the idea that it was like, I don't just have one style. I'm very versatile. Bars. But like, so I do like that idea of like being able to just like, because there's so many random shit. Like, I'm a newcomer, bro. Like, there's so much shit I want to just try and do, you know, but it's dope because the idea of like Lvlc and the brand that I want to build, there's a certain aesthetic that I want to build, and I feel like WHYFYRE is almost like these training grounds where you can experiment, you can step out of your comfort zone, you can step out of your own idea and brand, and start like really stretching the bounds of what your artistic ability is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And I feel like it'd be really cool to do like a I just would call it a cipher tape. I don't know what the project would be called, but I think that would be easy. It's like just literally just writing like as many bars as you can come up with, as long as it's in between 32,
write some stupid shit.
32, 48, 64, as long as it's within the bounds of that. I mean, it could be a 12 here, 12 there, whatever. But
I usually write like at least 30. 32.
And I think because that shit would be easy too, just like laying it down and then, you know, like writing separately, laying it down, bam, 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 and then just taking it slow, giving it a few months, and then just dropping it. I think that'd be a great idea, but we'll expand on that sometime in the future. I want to end this episode because I gotta take a major piss. Yeah, so shout out to everybody that's listening. Check out the YouTube channel and tell your friends to subscribe. And Max, stop kicking that table. Where can everybody find your music out again?
My name is Lvlc. It's stylized as Lvlc. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. If you want to follow me on Instagram for really cool videos where I'm experimenting with aesthetic, you can find me at Lvlc DA Dragon. That's Lvlc the Dragon.
Do you still have your twerking videos on your Instagram?
No, I took them off.
Oh,
yeah. It didn't.
Well, maybe
help
next
the brand.
Time. It didn't fit.
No, I'm saving that for WHYFYRE.
Hey, well, shout out to you, and we probably
thanks for having me, man.
We might do another one or something, but we'll see what's going on.
Turn up.
Check out the next episode because we got JDB,
the real artist.
Perfect timing.
Oh, nice.
Well, actually, it's been saying that.
Oh. Damn it. Fucking.
Nice. So we just got audio.
No, it's been going for a while.